Y'all know what? I have 4 kids. I have one that's 28 years old, one that's 27-year-old, one that's 26-year-old, and one that's 23 years old. Listen, when my kids was growing up, I taught them to respect their elders. I taught them to stay in a child's place. I taught them how to say yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am. I taught them do not speak unless an adult is speaking to you. Do not interrupt when grown folks is talking. I taught my kids that. But I realize now that I'm raising my granddaughter that a lot of the times, you can't teach your kids to respect adults. You know why? Because you see kids start shit and be deliberate to start shit because their parents are on go, right? You have those parents that's on go regardless if they child right or wrong. You have parents that their kids will be bullies, and you have parents that look over shit and act like they don't know their kids are that way. You have kids that would deliberately start shit just so their parent can come cuss you out. And you have parents that say, I'll smack a kid. I'll smack a kid. I'll smack you and your mama. See, when I was growing up, we didn't do that. We used to go, we used to go and tell our parents. You see what I'm saying? But we made sure that we weren't in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? We're not out there just starting some shit. Times have changed. So with raising my granddaughter, I'm realizing that I have to tell her, you respect those who respect you. To get respect, people got to give respect. Because I can teach her all day long, respect your elders. But when she come in contact with an elder that don't respect the fact that she's a child, that wants to cuss her out or put her down or say something to her crazy, then she's standing there confused like, why are you talking to me like that and I'm a kid? So I teach my granddaughter, defend yourself at all costs. You know what I'm saying? But make sure you right. Don't never go looking for a fight, but make sure you finish a fight. And if you're outnumbered or outmanned or outsized, don't be afraid to pick up something, because you have to defend yourself in these days and times, because people are bullies. Not only kids, adults are bullies. You see what I'm saying? Adults don't even sometimes respect themselves. Their kids don't even respect them. And then when you come around and you think you're talking to a kid, that kid will stand there toe to toe and talk to you like they on your level and at the same age that you are, and just disrespect the hell out of you. And then when you meet the parents, you see exactly where the fuck they got it from. So I say all that to say this. Times have changed. When I grew up, I was taught respect. I was taught stay in a child's place. I was taught don't speak unless you're spoken to. I was taught if you hear adults talking, you better hear it. You better not interrupt, and you better not repeat it. See what I'm saying? This day and time, it's different. It's different. And I hate that. I feel like a lot of our core values to how we raise kids are gone. These kids think it's okay to disrespect adults, elderly. I remember it was a time that you wouldn't even cuss in front of an elderly person or old person. Now they cuss like they fucking sellers. Like, who is you? You not my mama. You know what I'm saying? Older folks can't even tell them nothing because they be ready to fight if you tell them, hey, baby, why you out here and that baby ain't got no socks on? You know what I'm saying? It's cold. It's cold. You might need to put some socks on. Shut up. I know what I'm doing. It's a different world. You know what I'm saying? And I'm having to adjust with my baby. So I say all that to say this. When you're raising your kids, make sure you teach them the core values if you were raised with those. A lot of us wasn't raised. It's a lot of parents out here now in this day, in this generation, that want to be friends with their kids, that don't want their child to be mad at them, that want to support their child wrong or right. You know what I'm saying? Like, me, you better make sure, talk about my child, you better make sure that you want the instigator, you didn't start it, you didn't do nothing, and you better tell me the whole story. Don't just come tell me half the story and have me running up there looking like a fool. But kids are different, parents are different, times are different, and it's just a scary time that we live in. But every day she comes home and she tells me about some things that's happening in school, and I just be like, where's the parent? Where's the parent? Because I'm one of those people that want to talk to the parent. I don't want to talk to the kid. I want to talk to the parent. But half the time, the parent don't even want to talk. They be ready to fight. And it's like, come on, bro. Like, what are we teaching our kids?